I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Ball. Here's Banchero. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
There's the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. The kick out to Richardson. Takes a three. Here's Ivicic. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Richardson. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. They grab their own miss. The three from Thompson connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ball outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lost it on offense. Here's Ivicic. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Williams. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. There's the three. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Richardson, that's good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Fades away. Basket's good.
You really can't give Banchero room anywhere. He will find a shot to take.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Thompson. Back to Richardson. Clock at 6. Oh, yes! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Ball into the lane.
I mean, are they afraid of going inside? Most of their shots tonight have come from outside.
Gets a very good look and converts. Here's ball. No points yet. Pass to Richardson. Teddy. Jams it home with authority.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Banchero the screen. Now here's Williams. All outside. Here's Banchero. Fades back. Thompson pulls it in.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Now here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. And he's going for the oop here.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Ball. The 3 is up. That doesn't go either for Ball.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
From behind the arc. And it's Ball with the 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the right side. Outside, Williams. For 3, Barrett. The rebound, Celtics.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Barrett. No made baskets yet. Misses the jumper from the wing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
For 3. He can't get it to go. Down low. Here's Banchero. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Just enough resistance to force the most barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Celtics out in front. They lead by 12. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Now here's Booker. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Here's the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Celtics lead by 11. Booker off the bounce. That one's good for 2.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the wing, right side. Portis a screen. Boston with a rebound. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Hornets trail by 13. Inside. The fadeaway. Good work there as it goes.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
They set the screen. Pass to White. Outside for Booker. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
A quick shot there. It's off target. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's Booker on the wing. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Portis a screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Charlotte's shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, it would not be to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan. It's both from the stripe. And so it's Boston with it. 11-point game. Booker surveying the floor. Here he goes. And Booker with the jam.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Boston leading by 11. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, Booker gets to the rack and lays it in.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Portis. Out to the wing. And here's Thomas. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You can see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Ware. Let's go with a 3. The Hornets pull it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opener.
Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Here's Booker.
Damn, bro, we playing safety?
And the two-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Thomas. Yet to see a basket. 6 on the shot clock. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Celtics lead by 15. Left side, Booker. Pass to Holland. Outside, Booker. The 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. Hornets trail by 15. Takes the 3. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Releases. Booker missing again. On offense, here are the Hornets. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
They set a pick. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Charlotte.
Substitution on the court.
And And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. And here's Ball. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Charlotte again missing. Up in time. Can't hit that one. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Boston. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Boston now. Ball outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 7. Ball left side. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Boston with the ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Ryan, the way he sees the game, makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. For 3, Barrett. And the three-pointer goes. Barrett's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, this is what Barrett does best. A talented scorer who keeps things simple on the offensive end.
There's Ball with a 3. Counted from distance. And the Celtics lead by 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Barrett. Banchero the screen. Pulls it from 20. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Drops in the 3. 9 points in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clock at 4. And he lobs it up top.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Ball with it. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Banchero. The kick out to Ball. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Ball's got 8.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And there's a pick. Pass to Ivasic. Fires for 3. Ball with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Puts up a deep 3. Wow, how about the range of LaMelo Ball?
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And there's a call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The kick out to Richardson. Fires the three. The Hornets pull it in. For three, Barrett. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Boston leading by 3. And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
And here's Charlotte now. After the basket by Boston. Here's the floater. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Boston foul. Richardson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Ball. 11 points in the game. Again the miss by the Hornets. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Team foul.
The kick out to Ball. Outside Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Barrett.
They just keep giving up the ball this quarter. That's 5 free points for the other guys.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Boston leading by 5. Thompson right side. To the inside. Ivicic. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Ball way outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. .59 seconds left in the third quarter. Blocked! Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. And Boston with some changes.
On the court.
Outside Barrett. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Holland for 3. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Third team foul.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Hornets trail by 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Buffkin. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Here's Booker to the paint. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
It could go. And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint.
The Hornets, 41.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Booker has got the ball here for the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The kick out to Richardson. Puts up a three. And Booker, cash on the three.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Buffkin. There's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Oh, great D that time from Portis. Hornets trail by 12. Pass to Gonzalez. The three. Boston pulls it in. Sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And Carroll with it. Richardson picks him up. Pass to Williams. 4 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
He drops it from range. And the Celtics lead by 15.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Celtics lead by 13. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he makes the first.
The line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Ball right side. Then Carroll the screen. Now here's ball. Thompson pulls it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Some solid defense from Williams. Hornets trail by 15. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Ball with a steal. On the take. Thompson with the block. And they'll keep possession. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Attention fans, now on the court. It's your home squad. Get loud and listen.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Shot from the wing, and it's good. 2 points.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
There's a screen from outside the arc. Sinks the tray. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Here's Buffkin. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Buffkin's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
For your Celtics, number 7.
He hits the second from the line.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Here's Booker. Pass to Ivicic. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Hornets trail by 11. The 3 is up. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Beyond the arc. That one is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And Portis comes to help. To the inside. Ivicic. And he dumps it down.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now.
Substitution on the court.
And Ball will bring it up here from Charlotte. 11-point game. Over Thompson. Misses off the right iron. Right wing. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Booker for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
And Carroll surveys. Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Oh, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth. The kick out to Richardson. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well. But just really impressive.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
Puts one up from 19. He can't hit that time. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 14. From the arc. A rebound by Devin Booker.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Counted. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
It's off. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really shows what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.